video, I'm just going to carry on from our last video on properties of alkenes, and I'm just going to quickly show you how you can sort of use IUPAC nomenclature naming systems to help name sort of skeletal formula alkenes and draw some by name as well. So just as a little recall, alkenes have the general formula CnH2n, which means they have two less alkenes than two less hydrogens than alkane. So let me just draw a pretty simple alkene right here. Here you can see the double bond, and in order to name this, it's very similar as an alkane. You count up the carbons first. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can identify this will be bute. Remember, it will have the bute for the 4. Then we identify which number the double bond is on. And as we can see, the double bond is on the second carbon here. So we have bute 2. And because it's alkene, we have the suffix -ene. And here we are easily able to identify this skeletal formula as butene. So let's consider this. Organic compound instead. Let's consider this one here. So how might we go about naming this? Well, we can see that we obviously have a methyl group here, and I've gone over naming some of these methyl groups in a different video. But and we can also see the double bond here. Now, when looking at this, you want to look for the functional group before any branch chains. So we're going to be starting on this carbon here. We're going to be starting on this carbon here with the double bond. It's going to be carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know it's going to be hex something. And as you know, we write the methyl group at the start, so hex, and we know it's on carbon 5, so 5 methyl hex, and then we have our carbon 1, and our double bond starts from our carbon 1, so it's just going to be hex 1 ene, 5 methyl hex 1 ene. Perfect. So let's think about one more here. Let's maybe a slightly longer one. We'll put in some more. Make this look a little bit we'll put in a double one now. And should we put in another double one? Doesn't really matter. There we go. So starting off, you can obviously see we have an ethyl group here this time. An alkyl chain, an alkyl group, ethyl chain, and we have a double bond here and another double bond there and there. So let's start from the closest double bond, which is obviously this one this side. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 carbons. Nice. So this is obviously going to be non something, and the first we'll start naming the alkenes. So the first is on carbon 2, non 2, and the second is on carbon 6, 6 ene, and our ethyl group is on carbon 4, so we just go 4 ethyl non 2 6 ene. Perfect. So what about if I name something for you? What if I name oct 2 ene? I'm going to ask you to pause the video and try and draw these. What about 2 ethyl hex 4 ene? And maybe just well, methyl propene. See if you can do this. So for the first one, you want to first draw out your 8 carbon skeleton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now, you could have drawn this either here or here. It wouldn't have mattered. And that'll be on carbon 2, either there or there. It's not 2 of them there. C'est parfait. Alright. So for the next one, we should have had our 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon skeleton. And on carbon 2, you should have. Oh, sorry, that's poor on my behalf. That is poor on my behalf. So we're going for a 2 in 4 ethyl. I did tell you to name them from functional group first, so that's my bad. Carbon 2, I'm going to first draw our double bond here, starting on carbon 2 to carbon 3. And then the ethyl we're going to draw on carbon 4. And by ethyl is C2H5. Methyl propene, well, if we draw our 3 carbons, typically with propene the methyl has to be on this middle carbon, otherwise you make butane. So we're going to put our methyl up here. And propene, you could have done your double bond here, this side, or this side. Either one is fine. So I hope those are easy to draw. I hope you now know how to sort of name alkenes a lot faster, how to draw them using skeletal formula. It's really quite simple. As soon as you get the hang of it, just keep doing questions, keep writing them out. So search up some really long ones and try and draw them out. It's quite good to just get the hang of it. Thanks for watching.